Hello students, let us start with next topic of first chapter, matter in our surroundings. Dear students, I have already told you that there are two major causes which are responsible for change of states of matter, out of which one is temperature that we have already discussed in last video, and the second one is pressure that we are going to discuss today. So let us start the effect of pressure on the states of matter. Okay, we know that on applying pressure, the particles of matter can be brought closer to each other and the state of matter can be changed. So, to understand the concept of pressure on states of matter, let us have an activity. Observe the diagram properly, in which we have taken a cylinder and a piston, and some gas particles are inside the cylinder and they are moving freely in first case. Now in second stage we are observing that whenever we are pushing the piston downward, all the gas particles are forced to come closer to each other. And in the last stage, in the last diagram, we are observing that on pushing completely the piston downward, all the gas particles are tightly bounded with each other and now they have lost their gaseous property, their identity, and now they are solid. Hence, we can say that by applying strong pressure and changing temperature, we can change the states of matter. For example, carbon dioxide gas can be solidified by applying strong pressure and lowering temperature. The another name for solid carbon dioxide is dry ice in general, which we used in fire extinguisher. Along with that, LPG and CNG are examples in which gas is converted into liquid and liquid to gas. Okay students, we have discussed both the methods about pressure and temperature. But can you tell me, is there any another method to change the state of matter without changing pressure or temperature? Can you give me any everyday life example where without the liquid reaching to the boiling point, we are changing the state of liquid to the water vapor? Or can you tell me what happens when the water left uncovered? Or why wet cloths dry up so quickly in hot summer day? All these examples are explaining about some another method, that is evaporation. So what is evaporation? The phenomena of changing of a liquid into its vapor state at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation method. And this is the surface phenomena, not bulk phenomena. While boiling point is a bulk phenomena, evaporation many times take place in our day-to-day life. For example, when the water is left uncovered, then what happens to that water? Water changes into vapor. The wet cloths dry up so quickly. Why? Because the water droplets inside the clothes get evaporated very fast due to the sunlight. So these are some examples of evaporation. Now we are going to discuss factors. To understand the factors affecting evaporation, let us have an activity. Take 5 ml of water in a test tube and keep it near a window or under the fan or under the sunlight. Again take 5 ml of water in an open china dish and keep it near a window, sunlight or under a fan. And take a 5 ml of water in an open china dish and keep it inside a cupboard or a shelf. Now record the room temperature, day, time, type of day like rainy day or sunny day, and then do the activity. What will happen with china dish and test tube? Here the rate of evaporation will be more in china dish as compared to test tube, because in china dish there is a large surface area compared to test tube. Therefore we can conclude that an increase in surface area will definitely increase the evaporation rate. In second case, if we are comparing the china dish inside the cupboard and china dish under the fan or near the window, then definitely there will be rate of evaporation more in case of china dish near the window or under the fan. Near the window, there will be more temperature as compared to inside the cupboard. Increase in temperature increases the rate of evaporation. The next factor is humidity. What is humidity? It is the amount of water vapor present in the air. The air can hold some particular amount of water vapor at given temperature. If the amount of water vapor increases, that means humidity increases, the rate of evaporation decreases. For example, in hot humid days, our desert coolers do not work because air cannot hold any more moisture to get cooling effect. The last is wind speed. With the increase in wind speed, the rate of evaporation also increases. The particles of water vapor move away with the wind and decreases the amount of water vapor in the surrounding. That's why under the fan, water gets evaporated very fast in our activity. Okay students, after discussing factors affecting evaporation, you may have some questions in your mind. Let us discuss few of them. The very first question is, how does evaporation cause cooling? The answer is, during evaporation, some high energy particles leave the surface and move towards upward direction, atmosphere. This results in the decrease of average kinetic energy of remaining particles. That means the remaining particles which are on the earth, on the surface, they have very less energy and they need to start up, they need to increase their energy. So they absorb heat from the surrounding and causes cooling therefore. Okay, the next question is, why should we wear cotton cloths in summer? We wear cotton cloths in summer because during summer we perspire more, perspirate more, we sweat more. But the cotton cloths have pores, so they absorb sweat, perspiration, and hence the sweat evaporates from the surface of the cloths, causing cooling, and hence we feel cool. The last question, why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing ice cold water? The reason is that the water vapor present in the air on coming in contact with the cold glass of water loses energy and gets converted to liquid state, or we can say condense, which we see as water droplets on the surface of a glass containing ice cold water. Thank you for listening. I hope you understood the chapter.